Previously, the group healed up after the Phoenix fight, while Adria tended to the Phoenix egg left in the aftermath. They rested for the night, and the next day attempts were made to speak with local animals to try and discover what direction the orcs had gone in. Despite August accidentally insulting some gophers, a new badger friend from Zarakir's Bag of Tricks was able to convince them to talk. The group started following the orcs, and after several hours reached their encampment. Adria, August, and Nova slipped up ahead to scout invisibly before returning to the group, and after much plotting, they decided it would be easiest to lure the orc leader out of the camp and attack him. Adria, August, Zarakir, and Snuggles took out one of the roaming scouts watching the outskirts of the camp, and then August impersonated him. Thanks to some very lucky rolls, as well as good use of enhanceability and tongues, he was able to convince Bonecrusher to leave the safety of his camp with just a handful of guards to come see something that had fallen from the sky nearby. Once they were well out of camp and close to the ambush site, August cast Major Image to make a replica of the Phoenix egg appear. One of the orcs noticed him casting, though, which quickly made the situation tense. The others immediately attacked the orcs, focusing on Bonecrusher and taking him out relatively quickly before taking down the others. During the fight, Nova, well, let's just say that his mind decided to go elsewhere for a while. Somewhat shocked that a plan actually went as expected, the group set the bodies of the orcs on fire while Zarakir removed Bonecrusher's head as proof of him being taken out. Then they quickly made their way back to the cart, where Orcus the doll was waiting on them, despite the group intentionally leaving him behind in Port Arstone. They then started hurrying away for the next few hours. The group camped for the night. Nova, still dissociating, actually slept in the dome with the others for once. Meanwhile, August had a bad dream, or possibly a memory, that left him somewhat rattled as well. The next few days of travel went smoothly, and the group arrived back in Port Arstone without issue. They split up to get paid for the 2 jobs they'd done. While out in the city, they quickly realized that the guards from the capital had arrived. August had shifted into Sarah to visit Tony, but she quickly kept walking after noticing his tension at being surrounded by capital guards. Later that day, Tony's cousin, who some of the group had met in the library, showed up at their rental house to speak with the group. She also had a letter from Tony for Sarah Brew, and she hoped that they could deliver it since Tony knew Isaac was from Sarah City. Awkward shuffling occurred at that statement. She explained that the Capitol Guards had put the city on lockdown. The island was off limits to anyone who didn't live there, the market was closed at night, and there was a curfew in place. The group made arrangements for Kess to potentially send messages to her via sending, especially if they left town. Once she left, the group discussed what to do next. Several of them thought it would be a good idea to perhaps leave town again quickly on another job, such as gathering more herbs, to give things time to perhaps calm down a bit. Isaac still had several days' worth of work left to finish his crafting project, though, so they thought it might be a good idea to hunker down for at least a few days. And that is where we left off.